All right. The glare off of my face. Hi, everyone. My name is Tahsha Renee. This is episode 4 of Talk It Out with Tahsha Renee. We have the amazing, I call her Steph Mac. That's how I have you in my stuff. So I'm so excited to have her, and I'm going to let her ask her questions, and we're going to go through a coaching session here in a minute. So I am the founder of Sisterhood of Sacred Fire. Jacquelynne Faith and I have been doing women's sacred rage therapy work for about 2 years now. We are the leading experts in that field. We say that proudly. We love what we do. Currently, it's December 2022. So if you are watching now, we do have a 4-week program that's happening January 9th. And then we also have our private sessions, our private sacred rage sessions as well. You can also work with me one-on-one on a monthly basis or a weekly basis. And the best way to reach me is going to be on my website, which is sisterhoodofsacredfire.com. So, Steph, all the way from Australia?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Nice. That's why I hesitated. I was like, oh shit, it's probably New Zealand. Thank you for being here. You're I know I already said it, but your energy is just fucking epic. And I'm so excited to have you. You're my last coaching session today. This is number 4. So my energy should be kink, but then I see you and I'm like, oh, like I just love you. I think you're fantastic. So
Aww, the feeling is mutual. Thank you for having me.
yeah. So yes, please tell me what we are talking about today. What's going on with you?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm definitely being pulled in 2 directions at the moment. One is like the soul work, and the other is a really enticing corporate offer.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite exciting, but yeah, so I'm feeling all of the feels.
What are the things that are keeping you from not being able to make the decision?
There's a part of me that wants to help everyone. And I feel as though if I take this job that's come up, that gives me the opportunity to help everyone, but I know that I can't. I know I can't, spread myself super thin because there's important stuff that I have to do.
So this job, it sounds like the job that you're thinking about taking, okay. So first of all, tell me about the one that's not the corporate. What is that? Is that something you're doing, that you're still doing, that you're thinking about staying in? Or are you going to be doing both possibly? Like, tell me the difference between the two.
Okay. So my passion is ecotherapy, nature therapy, connecting women with the natural world.
Love that.
Womb healing, connecting with light, connecting with trees, just so magical. And this I guess opportunity that's come up is to work with horses and to help women that have experienced, sexual trauma heal, not just with nature but with horses as well. So yeah, I know it's a clear yes. It has to be a clear yes, but there's still part of me that's like, oh, like the 9 to 5 whole thing is so comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my question is, if you take the heart-led avenue, because that's really what it is, soul-led, speaking to my soul. That sounds epic, by the way. It sounds like a fucking awesomeness. If it doesn't work out, is there a possibility of you going to corporate?
Yeah, totally. It's not the end of the world.
Okay. So do you have the funds to be able to see where this avenue goes? Are you getting paid for this job? Is it already whatever are you having to do? Okay. So it's deeper. I psychically can feel it in you. What is the thing that's keeping you from taking that job? It's deeper. Where's the doubt coming from?
It's like intuitively in my body, it's it means I have to take up 10 out of 10 space in my life.
Okay. So it's less space for you.
I think it means more space. It means more of what I love, more of who I am. It means more of that gets to come through.
Okay.
Which is crazy. It's so counterintuitive.
It's not though, because it really goes back to like what you were taught about that. First of all, like what were you taught about Steph being Steph to her fullest?
Damn, that's a good question.
Was that allowed? Was that supported? Was that loved? Was that encouraged?
No.
Okay. So that's scary then. That's a natural emotion to have, to massive expansion of Steph getting to have everything she actually wants and has been asking for and has been working so hard doing the inner work to have this type of opportunity come up for her. You haven't been supported in that. Of course, it's going to feel like it's wrong and bad and scary and possibly traumatic. So what you have to do in that moment then is tell yourself, I'm not listening to the fear. I can't listen to the fear. If I keep listening to the fear when I know my intuition's telling me to go forward and do this, things don't change. And I become just like they were. And I become my own fucking abuser. And I can't do that to myself. And I can't, you get to go first. You're going to have clients, obviously, you know this, you're going to have clients who are going to be at the same spaces that you were, and they were afraid to move forward, and they're afraid to take your course, and they're afraid to do all the things. And you need to be able to look over and say, I got you because I've done it and I've held space for you and it's okay. Over here, it's so much better.
I love that so much.
Big expansion. And for those of us that weren't supported, expansion and change feels like shit. And that's another thing that is really helpful for you to give yourself permission to feel that, to be like, it doesn't have to feel fucking good. It doesn't have to feel like this really super exciting thing because it wasn't an exciting thing for me. So I'm going to let my body just be really freaked out by this. But the cost to not taking it is going to be way more fucking, costly.
Yeah, it's like an exciting future over a feeling of fear in the body that may last a minute, an hour, a week. That's such a beautiful way of looking at it and feeling. Already, it's like I just want to laugh at myself.
Because it does sometimes feel like, oh, the irrationality. I mean, it's a real fear. We don't want to take away from that. That's a real fear, but it's an inner child thing. It's your little person that like doesn't have anything to fucking compare it to. There's nothing of expansion that feels like it was something that was supported in you being this. I just got chills. I can see it psychically. This opportunity, it's not even a job, it's a fucking opportunity, is going to allow you to literally be everything you could possibly be in this version of yourself.
Whew. Yeah, I feel it too. It's big. It's everything. It's like the reason I'm here on earth.
Yeah. And you're going to get a lot of healing through this too. It's another thing I feel like I'm getting that you're gonna, that is another reason why you're kind of like afraid, is because the horses are going to heal you. You're going to go through your own bringing up of things and releasing things and facing some things. And you're going to, again, have to go first in those aspects. So that's kind of scary. I'm shaking for you just thinking about it. Because it's expansion. So, yeah. But I see joy. Fuck. I see so much happiness, so much joy. Again, your energy is so beautiful that women are going to instantly just be, they're going to be able to breathe. The clients are going to be able to breathe in front of you. They're going to be able to feel like, oh, okay, I'm okay. I can do this. I can be led through this. What can I ask, what types of therapy is going to be happening in this?
So my main modality is ecotherapy, so nature therapy.
Right. So you said that. So this goes along with that. This is like,
Yes.
so tell me that your typical type of client, somebody that would come to you. What is a typical client that comes to you?
Typically, it almost always has something to do with mother wounds. Typically, stuff that's happening with her mother and her frustration and breaking off and being her own person.
Ooh,
and
interesting.
It's so fascinating because like Mother Earth is she is the embodiment of a healthy mother, and when we can re-template from that distorted aspect to a healthy aspect, so much changes. It's like I'm not even doing anything. Earth just takes over for them, and
You're
receiving
just a vessel.
nourishment.
Yeah,
Totally.
Just a vessel. But I think it's interesting how you said it's about women breaking off and becoming their own person, and that feels like what you're doing.
Totally.
It's a reflection of that. So it's even more space that you get to hold for them and see them in that and be like, oh yeah, me too. Like I've done that. I've had to do that too. I had to do that just taking this fucking job. I feel like there's going to be some moments for you where you're going to be like, holy shit, if I hadn't have taken this opportunity, I wouldn't have gotten to experience that. I wouldn't have got to see that woman fucking fully released like that. I wouldn't be able to experience fucking the feeling in my body that I'm feeling, this feeling of like, wow, this is what it feels like when I'm connected directly to fucking source.
Fuck, my body is like,
activated
so
from
much.
It's feeling the truth of that. Yeah. I see really just, there isn't a bad outcome to you doing this. There just isn't. There's feelings that will come up, but there's no bad outcomes. There's only positivity. There's only joy. There's only happiness as a whole. Like if I look at I always see things in percentages. So I'm seeing like 90% fucking happiness, joy, expansion, holy shit, oh my God, and 10% of like shadow stuff coming up for you. Yeah, but it just being very short-lived and being like, wow, going home with the day and being like, holy crap, that fucking happened. Oh my God. And yes, you being activated in some aspects from those experiences too, but not in a way that makes you go, fuck, I wish I never would have done this.
Whoa. That's such a beautiful reflection. It's so on the pinpoint heart of everything. Yeah.
Going places, babe. It's huge. So I just want to challenge you to ask you. I'm going to ask you again. We've only been talking for 10 minutes. Which job are you going to take?
The one that has my heart.
See, I'm straight, girl. Because it's nice to know that corporate will always fucking be there. It will. If it's not that particular corporate job, it'll be another one. Like there's always going to be the 3D world waiting for you. Always. This type of opportunity, yeah, I mean, yes, it's your joy. You'd find another aspect, another version of it for sure. But this is, I think everybody listening to, when you come across an opportunity that what is scaring you is the expansion of it, not the fact that it's like you don't want to do it, but it's the expansion. When we don't take those opportunities, it does keep us stuck in our patterns and stuck in our loops, and it keeps us getting more opportunities that suck, probably because we didn't have the courage and bravery to step into our power. Because what's the saying that Marianne Williamson says? It's not our fucking like, it's our expansion, really. It's our healing and our ability, our power. That's what it is, our power that we're really afraid of. Our light, that's what it is. It's our darkness that we're afraid of, it's our light that we're actually afraid of. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. Who am I to be powerful and brave and beautiful? Actually, who am I not to be?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That's what it says in that though. Who am I to be? Who the fuck am I?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you not to be? Yeah, and it does go back to that whole thing of like you're doing a disservice, right? By not stepping into that version of yourself, by not taking that opportunity. So yeah. I'm excited for you to maybe tag me in some posts of you at the fucking place with horses and being like, bitch, this is amazing. Like, I want to see some of that. So you better be tagging me in some shit. I love horses, by the way. I fucking love them. So
amazing. Yeah, maybe we can like, I don't know, collaborate on a sacred rage scream with horses, nature.
Yes, please. Any type of anger work release we can do through fucking the horses and you, yes, please, dear Jesus, I'm totally on board with that. I know Jacquelynne would be. So yes. Get me to New Zealand. I don't even care. But even on a live, even on something that's like, I have a friend who's in the States who does horse therapy work. That's what her whole business is. And she does video. She like literally takes video and like has them connect with you on video, the horses, and there's all this like interaction that happens. Oh, I'll have to connect you with her because you will fucking love her work. She's beautiful energy too. Yeah, she just bought a farm and she's got like cows now and horses, and it's just really amazing to watch her business expand. But yeah, so yeah, who's to say, man? I'm open to any ideas on that. Yes, please.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah,
you're amazing.
So what else? Anything else you're struggling with? We still got like 7 minutes.
Oh,
you don't have to. Nothing else is coming up, but you know.
I don't know. I feel like that itself is mirrored in everything in my life right now. And I think as soon as I take that leap, everything is just going to
click. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to click into place, and it's going to make more expansion for human things to be dealt with, right? I mean, that's just the next, they say next level, next devil type thing, but I like to think it's like next level, next opportunities, coming in. So yeah, well, please let us know how that's happening and tell people, please, how to reach you. Now that you've explained what you do, if you want to give us your information on how to reach you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. So I have Sacred Nature Escapes and Awakened Creatrix on both.com. So
both.com website is your website.
Yeah. I had to think about that for a second. Is it .co.nz or .com? Yeah, no, they're both .com.
Are you on Instagram?
I am on Instagram. Yeah.
Same names?
I'm not super active on Instagram, but it's something I'm working on.
Okay. All right. So same names, I'm assuming, ones you just gave us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Awakened Creatrix and Sacred Nature.
All right. Fantastic. I want to just see if there's any, because I can't see on here. So I'm going to see if there's any comments we got going on here. It's oh, we do. Hold on. No. Oh, yes, we do. How many episodes in a day? Holy nuts, this is amazing. Oh, he's talking about how many episodes I did. Anyways. So, okay. Well, if there's nothing else, I want to thank you for being brave and courageous to come on here and dive into that and let us all see into your beautiful soul. And I look forward to more of you on Facebook and otherwise.
Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. So much love. You are so beautiful.
Oh,
thank you.
I love you, girl. We definitely will connect more. You're too epic not to.
Agreed. The feeling's mutual.
Oh, I love you. Okay, we'll see you next time.
Awesome.